Two-point try, lob it up there, it is caught! It is Darnell Washington, the tight end.
It's a toss to Kenneth Gainwell with room off the left side and a nice drive starter. They're close to a first down there. We take a look at Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Aaron Rodgers' average completion. Aaron Rodgers 13 out of 15 today. Gathers the low snap and finds Darnell Washington. He'll truck forward, dragging defenders for 9.
Missed the Vikings game 2 weeks ago in Ireland. Rodgers to throw it, wide open, Washington! He'll get caught from behind and Washington loses the ball. It's punched out of bounds, but big rumbling Darnell Washington on the first play from scrimmage.
You line up on the first play and you think heavy XL tight end Darnell Washington. They're going to run the ball and try and set the tone. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers just slip Washington behind the defense and nobody saw it coming.
Trying to throw for the first down. He will. Locates Washington. He's hard to miss.
Hard to bring down too.
That's a large human being. First down, Steelers, 14 yards.
And when you get the ball in the big man's hands, he is difficult to bring down.
In Cincinnati, then you've got Warren on the ground. Second and goal, comes in a tight formation. Play fake, Rodgers throws, and that's hauled in by the big man Washington. Makes it a one-possession game again on a drive that took less than 4 minutes from their own 27-yard line.
Good job in navigating through there by Darnell Washington.
And that starting role as a safety. Warren inside, spotted short, second and inches. Warren left, gonna get it anyway and more. Delivering the blow to the 41-yard line. Into Javon Bullard, that's got the Pittsburgh sideline jacked up.
If it works once, why not try it again? Come right back to it again. Exactly the same thing, and they wore the Bengals out with this play. And so far, early in this one, you saw some of the Aaron Rodgers play action and throws off of it. Look at the hit at the tail end of that thing.
Here's Rodgers. He throws it on a line, and it's caught by Washington.
Wow.
In a crowd, Mount Washington wins.
Wow, that is a tough catch in traffic, ball behind him. And that is a very big man making a very athletic catch to twist and to hold on to the ball when he takes the hit. That's just ball placement and hands.
Rodgers has time, and he'll go back-to-back Washington.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers yesterday told us, the more Darnell plays, the better we play on offense. They clearly feel like they've found a bit of a unicorn at that tight end position who can do everything you need to do in the blocking game, but can also go out and run routes and make it very difficult for defenders.
Pitch it. And it's Caleb Johnson who carries before in his young career. Rodgers. He put it right on the money to Washington.
He's being covered out in the flat right up here, and he's just going to be dropped in coverage. The linebacker drops him for the running back in the flat, which creates an opportunity for Rodgers to put it on him, and he takes a big hit from Nick Cross.
Rodgers fires. It's caught by Washington inside the 5. Man, there is so much trust that Aaron Rodgers has in his 300-plus pound tight end.
I mean, Darnell Washington is lined up as an X-receiver out here, just running a slant route, and there is just not much you can do.
This is the
end of the third. The Steelers 17, the Colts 7. Pittsburgh trying to add to its lead when we come back. Steelers have it first and goal. They are inside the 2. Washington lined up off the line. Cut it to the outside. Warren takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second of the day for Jaylen Warren.
Let's toss it out to the edge. Darnell Washington leading the way. Just gets enough push. A near walk-in for Jaylen Warren. So far, everything going right for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Second and 6. Rodgers slings it again in the middle. It is caught by that big tight end Chris referred to earlier. Darnell Washington, first down at the 41-yard line.
Talk about anticipating throws. Well, you can't miss him, right? He's 300 pounds a man running down the middle of the field. And Aaron Rodgers, you can tell the way he talks about it, said they were trying to move him to tackle. And I don't think Aaron let it happen. Like, he knew what he had, and he has really been getting to him.
They're right back in the mix.
3rd and 21. Underneath they go. Oh, the hurdling big man, Washington. That's like an aircraft carrier taking flight, and he hurdles out near the 45. He's short of the first. It is a gain on the play of 14 to Darnell Washington.
Well, you got 6'7", 270 going through the air here, and those defensive backs are like, we better tackle this by committee.
Yeah, that's right. That's like a 747 coming in. Gainwell again out of the backfield. Jones the block at the left tackle. The muscular tight end Washington running left side, bulldozing, plowing. Wow! Catch and run. 31. Darnell Washington, a one-man wrecking crew.
Well, like I said, they listed at 265. I'm going to say 270. I called him that earlier. That's a big man, and there's a stiff arm. There's a Derrick Henry for you, and then Geno Stone. You don't want any of that. Turner, you can try punching the ball out, but you're going to go backwards.
That's like a gnat hitting the windshield.
Yes. And the separation is what drew the flag.
3rd and 17. Underneath, it's Washington. Stiff arms his way into Stone, hanging on for dear life, and he leads him for a first down. Dragging defenders. Oh, he's a big rascal.
I was going to say the last time they threw that out to he just ran through the entire secondary line. I was like, oh, this isn't going to end well.
Here is Darnell Washington. And holding on again around that ankle is Dax Hill. And he's going to be dragged and get some grass stains on those pants on a gain of 4.
You better gang tackle Washington. Let's see how many they got here. There's 1, 2, and they're still moving forward. Then there's 3, 4, 5. Stone's like, I'm staying away from that. That's just going to be a pile waiting to happen. Do that. They drop out into zone. Oh my gosh, they let him over the top.
Gainwell, Washington a block and a first down run, staggering to the 35. What a block by the tight end Washington.
Rudolph, short pass. Darnell Washington is willing to take on multiple defenders, and he plows across the 40 for a gain of 13. Good hands by Washington. Yes, proceed at your own risk if you want to tackle Darnell Washington.
Russo coming in on him. Pass, caught. There is Washington. And he is tough to tackle. Again, corner blitz. Open. There he is. Washington still rumbling. Picks up 26.
This is just a great job. He is the difference maker. There's not many on this team.
That allowed him to go under center this week, even less, just a brace on it.
And he and that brace able to find big Darnell Washington, who just will not go down. A gain of 10 for a tight end that is massive. He is 6'7", listed at 264, but the Steelers tell us he is well north of 300 pounds. Wide open is Darnell Washington, and he will rumble.
2nd and 10. Metcalf. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Looking, throwing. Wide open is Washington. He puts his head on a swivel trying to see if there's any defender near him. And he's got a first down.
This is Aaron Rodgers. Talked about how good he's played the last 2 weeks. This was his eyes. Looks to the left, comes back, throws off his back foot, moving defenders. That was impressive.
And fullback. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. And they're going over to Washington. And he runs over one defender. It goes for 13.
But look at Aaron Rodgers' eyes. He's going to no-look this. Hey, everyone, run over here to the left while I throw the ball way out over here. Could have thrown a little bit better ball with the no-look, if I'm honest. But look at that. And nobody wants to tackle this guy, Jim.
Especially DJ Reed.
Twice my size.
They not want to lose him the rest of the way. Garrett comes back in on 3rd and 1. Lined up on the near side is Miles Garrett. And here they go with Hayward. Look at Connor Hayward racing down the sideline.
Cool design. Looks like a tush push, and then he's going to run the option to the right. And then the seal on the edge. Just a wonderful job by Warren. really blocking two guys and then a nice cool jump at the end for absolutely no reason. I mean, that gives you the opportunity when you're running the tush-push look to create explosive plays. They got one right there.
29 yards they got.